what we have all been waiting for, a review on the latest released bakkie in South Africa. Blown away. A review on the latest released bakkie in South Africa, the KIA Tasman. And let me tell you, something really cool has hit our shores. Let's get in touch with the KIA Tasman a little bit and let's just understand what we are dealing with. Alright, so off the bat, 154 kilowatts, 440 Newton meters of torque. A little bit less than our competitors, but coupled to an 8-speed gearbox. Of what I felt, bottom end is there, top end is there, and especially between that 2, 3, 4 gear change, it's really smooth. So I like to have simplicity. Kia have changed it up a bit, and in the infotainment center that we have all of our controls that we need over here. So we can literally control without taking our eyes off the road. We can have manual operation of our climate control, and we've got manual control for our infotainment center, as well as all of the dials that come on the steering wheel itself. So the integration of ergonomics, Kia have really taken to the next level.
Okay, so something else about this car that is very nice for me. That side, the passenger side, has also got the locking mechanism for the car. You've got seat heating, seat cooling, and you've got the normal adjustments with the lumbar support as well.
Another unique feature, obviously we've got all of this underneath storage space. As we step inside, we've got some unique features like rollout, just to make it a bit more comfortable when you're in the back of the car. Look at them, yeah. The headrests, they adjust forward and up and down. Cool little nifty zips in the back over here, just for extra waterproof storage. C-type chargers in the back, obviously the same for the passenger over here. And then again, nice and easy storage space in the middle, nice space for the rear passengers. We're going to do a little bit of a walk around. I'm going to point out some features that are unique to me and unique to the bakkie segments in South Africa. So first of all, the lights are positioned in a very different way. And I mean, this just gives us the platform of the bakkie first of all, something a bit different that they've done. It's also aggressive, it's a very rugged look. We obviously have accessories we can put across the board, so you'll see we've got recovery points, which does not always come standard in your bakkies. Under skid plate armor. Okay. Obviously, we need to have some rugged tires, so we've got some all-terrain hand-cooked Dynapro AT2s, right? Different rims on the lower versions and the baseline, but you get these rims when you step up to the X Pro. Very unique side bumpers, but something that stood out for me is this roof rack. It's high quality, guys. We've got our side steps, coil springs that are inside these doors, just make it so much easier for us. Even to the point of just lightly leaving it like that.
We've got this nicely concealed fuel cap right over here. There's a space to hook your cap into. Then we have got an automatic tailgate that works with a one push button. That's really cool. Inside of here we have got some lights. On top of that we have got adjustable hook points so that you can place them at any place you need.
To make things a little bit easier for us in life, we've got springs on the engine hood. We heard about the double coil over suspension, so you can see it up front, and then obviously all the support bars that come from the rear. You don't have to go nitty gritty and get these extras. It comes standard on the KIA Tasman. Rear ventilated discs. So usually we get our drums on the back of bakkies, but here we've been offered them all 4 corners. So another extra added. As we have a look at the chassis that we spoke about it not being a monocoque, we spoke about it being a chassis where a body goes on top, and this is that over there. You can see it is rugged, it is tough, and then obviously all the flex points that they've added in the bakkie to give that stability on the chassis. Then one of the big questions again we get in South Africa, weighting. The KIA Tasman is weighting at 800 mils and the airbox distribution is at 950. And as we look, just like the front, Kia have offered recovery points. So at the back over here, again, orange recovery points at the rear. Spare wheel as normal. And then as we look at the back over there, we can see all our connectors from our suspension, as well as all the connector points for our electronic diff lock. All right, so let's have a look at a couple of the infotainment things that we get off the bat. So starting with media, we've obviously got our radio functionality, we've got our Bluetooth, USB music, sounds of the forest, and then obviously Android and Apple CarPlay. Then we can start off by going into trailer mode. Here we can start actually adding trailers. So we can start selecting our Fender trailers, our caravans, whatever need be. Now we kind of get to the general setup and layout of the vehicle. It's driver assistance. Starting off the bat, we can start selecting if we want our lane safety on and off, blind spot viewer monitor, the one we showed you earlier, on and off, and then obviously blind spot safety, driver attention warning, driving convenience, so that's that SCC, that's that smart cruise control, lights, ambient lighting. We can also set the brightness for what you want the brightness internally and externally to be. We can even go all the way to actually switching it off. You can also link it to drive mode, meaning that when you select sport, when you select normal or eco, it'll change color accordingly. And then obviously we can set for dim and darkened conditions. Screen layout, so we can go to circle or simple, and this is actually affected on our cluster as we see there. So that's what changes that. And we can even start selecting the styles that we want. I mean, you can see it's endless. It goes on and on and on. And then we can go into general, where we can actually start listing and seeing everything that we have within the system. So you can see they've really offered a lot of functionality. That's probably 50% of everything I've just mentioned. And then obviously most importantly, all the way down to the online manual. You can scan the QR code and you can get everything you need to know about the KIA Tasman. So let's have a look at a couple of the 4x4 features. So obviously we can set up the cluster to have our pitch and our roll. Now this helps us to be able to understand what we are doing in angle. So that's a good feature. Obviously degrees on tire as well. So we can go from 20 to 21, 22. It just kind of picks up the pitch and drive angle in which you are driving at. 4 low, 4 high, and 4A. 4 automatic mode works kind of like your all drive mode. 4 high, obviously 4 high, 25, 25, 25, 25 distribution. And then 4 low, we have got a 27:1 ratio on that gearbox. All right, so let's take the vehicle through a 4x4 course. So we're gonna go into 4 low. We're gonna see the flash happen, and here we go. And let's see how easy this vehicle goes through these cross axles. You can, I have not accelerated once yet. Everything is just going through smoothly. There we've got a little bit of acceleration that we're gonna do. Guys, that was extremely simple. Okay, we're gonna move a little bit around into the side slope. This is where we can put on that feature or that roll, so we can see what degree we are turning at. Beautiful facility here at 80A, where we're able to test all of these cool features. So here we can go onto the side slope, and already we can 20, 21, nice and smooth. Can exit here. over the rocks, nice and smooth, easy. Again guys, that platform, the size of this bakkie allows us to just feel a bit more comfort. As we move into cross axles, and again, just I feel comfortable in order to just move around and not feel like I'm kind of all over the place. Again, like that is not an easy obstacle for a 4x4, and just smooth. Here we go into our little bit of the hill that we've made here. We can even see what we're putting into the car. So because we're in 4x4 low, it separates at 25 before all wheels. A really nice feature. So now we're here. I'm going to switch on X-Track and obviously DBC, and right there we're going to have a controller for us, and there we can start to feel the shimmy. So quite a unique feature. We can increase the speed and we can obviously decrease the speed. So that is X-Track mode. It is handy, let me tell you. Yesterday we went down Kilimanjaro,
Straight.
One of the big hills here at ADA, and we were able to just glide through everything. No problem 4x4ing, no problem going up steep hills as you just saw. Really just another level of off-road capability for this vehicle. This is an overall all-rounder, get what you want, get what you get. And for me, it's that new entry into the bakkie market, that they are not leaving any of that comfort behind. They're not leaving any of the tech behind. Simply jumping in, getting that immediate 4x4, getting that immediate electronic diff lock so that it can help you through all the 4x4ing. It might even just be your amateur rookie off-roader. So for me, that's the kind of market that we're in. And then obviously overlanding. The ruggedness of this bakkie lets us to be able to use it to its full modular perspective. It's almost like it's that container bakkie. It's just so modular, it makes you want to go and do overlanding. So what we want to do with this bakkie, load some tents, load your caravan, and go away and be adventurous. Let's understand what the word Tasman means. It means utility. Adam Tasman founded Tasmania and New South Wales, a name that means adventure all on its own.
This bakkie is really something amazing. It's got great adjustments for all types of drivers. It's easy to use even if you're a female and not the strongest, with all of the doors and everything being so easy to open, so user-friendly, ergonomic design like I have never seen on a bakkie before.
So yeah, just another great experience whilst off-road. And again, Kia, well done. I mean, I am absolutely blown away. Especially, I mean, I've got almost 15 years of 4x4 experience, and I feel very safe and I feel extremely comfortable, which is something that we want when we're working off-road. So yeah, check out all the links, check out all the vids, check everything that we do, and check the activations happening for Kia South Africa. Again, movement that inspires, and this is really inspiration. So thank you very much, Kia.